Ooh, Chile, y'all are far tonight. Y'all are really far. I sure hope I can see you all. It's all good. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Good evening, everyone. Make sure you grab yourself a nice glass of water so you're refreshed. Go ahead and also get your skincare together. Change your pillowcase. We're about to get into the skincare tonight. Tonight. So, are you guys ready? Hello, YouTube. How are y'all? You guys know I'm not doing it right if I'm not double live in it. So everybody, let's go ahead and get our skincare together. Make sure you change your pillowcase. It's the last time saying it. So tonight I have some really cool different things that we're going to be doing, which is I'm really excited because my skin needs it. I have been going crazy with food since I'm not working right now, and I also haven't been going to the gym because I've been waiting for like the New Year's gym goers to kind of like taper off. So I've been doing a lot to my skin. But we'll go ahead and get started. I want to go ahead and start waving to people. Oh, I knocked you guys backwards. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, Desire or Desiree. Hello, Miss Curly 2 times. I'm going to start waving to people. Hi, you guys. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. So, to begin, I started off with a cream cleanser just to save some time since I was late because y'all, my rice was not coming out right. I had a salmon bowl, but I could not get the rice to get out right. So I finally got the rice right. So we're here now. But what I'm gonna have you guys do is you're gonna start off with a nice cleanser. Today is B-Day. If you guys know me, B-Day means it's your basic day for your skincare. That means we're doing very low actives tonight. So nothing that's gonna exfoliate, nothing that's going to upgrade cellular turnover, none of that. We're just really going to nourish and give our skin the rehab it deserves, and we start fresh tomorrow, which is our A day. Okay. Make sure I can check the Taj. Hello, y'all. Oh, you said you're fighting hormonal acne right now? Girl, trust me, as someone who is a long-term hormonal acne girl, I understand. So I did wash my face probably about 20 minutes ago, so it is a little bit on the drier side right now. No worries. What we're going to do is we're going to start with refreshing my skin, even though this isn't quite, it is. We're going to just refresh it. So this guy doesn't do much of anything. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. It's like a refresher spray. If you guys don't know, there are several different types of refreshers or toners when it comes to the toning category. You have your refreshers, you have your toners, you have your, what is it called? What witch hazel is, your astringents. Refreshers are going to be the least active. They're going to be really gentle, just kind of like a feel-good product. Toners are in the middle. Sometimes toners have some actives, and astringents are essentially degreasers. So they're really looking to get rid of the grease. I personally do not like astringents for your face. If you're someone who is has sweats a lot, or you have a lot of debris or just like build up from under your arms, I like it for under my arms, but you really shouldn't be using an astringent. Like if you're someone who's even waxing a body part before you wax something, you can use an astringent. And if you're wondering what an astringent is, think about like the Thayer's witch hazel that people like to use on their skin all the time. Stripping your skin every day is not going to give it what it needs. If anything, you're going to anger it. You have to play mind games when it comes to oily skin. If you guys ever want me to talk about oily skin, we can definitely do that. So now that I've misted my décolleté and my face, I'm going to go in tonight with the Lineage Cream Skin Toner. Now, you guys know I love the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner, but I want to take a break and I'll try a different one. Now, the other one isn't harsh or anything like that. I just want to try a new one. I have tons of skincare. I've been using the same one for about like 2 weeks now, and I want to try my Lineage. Now, this is, before I used to use that brightening toner, this Lineage Cream Skin Toner used to be my favorite thing ever. Okay, I used to think this was the Beyonce of toners, and it still is. For all my girls who are suffering with drier skin, and like I said, when I say dry, I don't mean like, I don't know. If you're oily, you can still use this. This is going to just give you a nice, dewy, hydrated situation. And what's cool about this is that it thickens up, so it turns kind of like to a jelly consistency once it hits the skin, which is really cool. So I'm putting this guy in here just once again, adding that extra hydration. What I love about this one too is that there's no dye in here, there's no perfumes, and it literally just gives me the dewy glow glazed donut vibe that I'm going for. So we're doing some, okay, even though it's a B-Day, we're gonna do some advanced stuff. So I'm taking this little aloe vera sheet mask. All sheet masks are not the same. This is honestly what we use at my spa after you get finished having a micro needling service, but I had an extra one laying around. And this is the only sheet mask that I put on myself because, hold on, my fingers are wet. Try to open this up. Oh Lord, I done did it now. But a lot of sheet masks have clogging ingredients in them. This one does not. This is like straight up aloe. Like that's really all that's in here. Oh no, I told y'all every time we get on live I always need scissors and I don't ever have them. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, that's one corner down. Let's go ahead and try to get this side. Oh my gosh, y'all. I do not want to get up and get scissors. Let me see what I can make shade. There we go. That's nasty. Oh my god, that was gross. Okay. Oh, I don't have my robe on. Whatever. This is my nightgown. Just my little $6 Shein dress. So, as you can see, it's super saturated. Very saturated. We love to see her. But what we're going to do is we're not just going to put this on. We're going to also use high frequency. So I'm going to show you guys how to do high frequency tonight, which a lot of people have asked me about before. And then on top of that, I'm also going to talk to you, if you're new here, about what high frequency is. Okay. It's about to get real, I'm about to start looking real ridiculous. Honestly, we should start like a tally. How ridiculous do I make myself look for the internet every single week? Huh. Oh, she's not talking to me. That's my mom. Oh my god. I can't see. Make sure you put the flaps up, y'all, so y'all can breathe. Oh, and it feels so good. Like, especially you guys, if you have a good sheet mask that doesn't clog the pores, you should put this in the fridge so it's cold. All my acne girls, cold is your friend. Try to stay away from super hot stuff as much as you can. Oh yeah. Look at that. Y'all, it's giving. I know it doesn't look like it's giving, but it's giving. Look at it. Period. Oh my god. It's giving. So now that this guy's on here, let me show you what I'm going to do. Okay? Let me show you what we're going to do. So it's one thing, yeah, cool, you're over here scrolling, you got your sheet mask on, you're feeling real bougie-like, feeling very luxurious, giving black girl luxury and self-care and whatnot. But this is a high frequency. It's going to take it up a notch. Okay, so high frequency is, it offers a gas exchange. It helps to push oxygen deep below into the skin to help kill any acne causing bacteria. It also has some effect for helping with anti-aging and wrinkles, depending on which light source you have. Now granted, I cannot tell you the science between that because I'm gonna be honest, I do know my anti-aging stuff, but I'm not as thoroughly dove in as I am with acne and hyperpigmentation, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna get into my anti-aging bag this year because the girls need to know. So what you do is you put your finger on the electrode. It's plugged in all the way over here. So you put your finger, this is the electrode, the glass electrode, and you're gonna twist this guy on. And it sounds scary. It sounds like it hurts. You can see a slight orange glow. If you don't, that's fine. If you can't see it, but I can see it. You don't want to turn this up too high because it starts to feel a little staticky and it's uncomfortable. So, hello everyone that just joined. Let's just join. Hello. Let me see any questions over here too while I'm talking. Okay, I'm going to answer these questions in just a second. So once you put this guy on your finger, you want to transfer the electrode to your skin. Take your finger off. And then you just go in circles. And you just go in circles. You'll be able to smell the gas exchange. Oh, hold on. I went underneath the mask because I can't see y'all. I got my glasses on. Okay. And you want to focus this in the areas where you tend to have excess inflammation, acne, breakouts. This is even amazing for your bikini line, you guys. Like, I tell people all the time, anybody who suffers from under the skin ingrown hairs on your bikini line, you can use this daily down there and it won't hurt, or it won't hurt you. I don't feel anything, by the way. This doesn't hurt as long as you don't turn it up like all the way to the top. It doesn't even hurt. Then it just feels kind of staticky. This is not good for people who have any metal implants. So if you have a metal implant, that is a contraindication for you using the high frequency one. But this is the zit killer, y'all. This is what the girls don't want to tell you. You can get one off of Amazon. The girls don't want me to tell y'all, okay? We're going in and we're getting it. Now, since it is a little bit textured where the ends are, I am going to go underneath the mask here just so I can get just so I can get to the thing. See, that was kind of high. Well, it doesn't hurt. It was kind of staticky, like I said. And I gotta get my jawline, y'all. My jawline is definitely my problem area. Whose jawline breaks out? I want to make a poll. Make some hearts. Put something in the comment box if you guys tend to break out along the jawline. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what goes on there. So typically, when you break out along the jawline, that means that it is hormone induced. Now, a lot of things can come to your hormones or what can make them fluctuate. Honestly, one of the things that are extremely, in my opinion, variable when it comes to hormones is what you eat. A lot of people don't realize that a lot of things that you eat can very much so change the balance of your hormones. For instance, a lot of in dairy, there's a ton of hormones in dairy that can stimulate androgen production. And androgens are a hormone that's in our body, and when it's produced in excess, it creates a ton of excess sticky sebum / oil, as well as it just dehydrates the skin as well. So when you're stuck with that, you know, and you're eating dairy every day, you're doing cheese, you're doing cream cheese, you're doing Starbucks and making sure that you are getting the whipped cream and the 2% milk, it will start to show. What I will say is if you don't have acne and then you do start eating these things, it's not going to cause your acne. Having acne and then eating things like dairy is kind of like throwing gasoline on a fire. So, things to consider. Now, my forehead doesn't typically work out, but we're going to go here. We're going to just, you know, we're going to take it there. Now, I want to answer some questions because I did have some questions over here. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of questions over here. Oh my gosh, hello, y'all, YouTube. Someone asked, what is a good and amazing retinol if I use any? My favorite retinol is going to be from Good Molecules. It is their gentle retinol. What I will say is just make sure that you start off low and slow. So that means put your moisturizer on, then put your retinol on top of it, and then put your moisturizer on again, kind of creating a little sandwich because it's going to help your skin tolerate it a little bit more. And also making sure that you're using your retinol no more starting off with 2 times a week and then upping it each week. Your rule of thumb for how often you should be using retinol is the first number in your age. So if you are 23, you should be using retinol twice a week. If you are 33, you should be using retinol 3 times a week, and so on and so forth. So that's something to consider. But I'm about to take this off, you guys, because I think I got myself real good. It doesn't take long. This doesn't take long at all. This is a quick one. She's quick, she's easy. To clean these guys, get you guys some cabbie wipes, barbicide wipes, something to sanitize these. If this is your own personal one, you probably can get away with a Lysol wipe. But if you are a licensed professional and you are using this on other people, especially on their intimate parts, use a nice cabbie wipe to make sure it's nice and disinfected. I personally like to use the wipes rather than submerge those guys just because it is an electrical part. And I just don't want to mess it up, you know, don't want to mess that up. So what I could do is keep this on, but I don't want to. And to be quite honest, keeping on mask for a really long time does not do anything. Oh my gosh, someone said that song, that song God Clothing said, just ordered me a high frequency one. Period. Okay, get your high frequency one in. Someone said come closer. I can't, sis. This is as close as I can come today. Oh my gosh. Someone says, OMG, can you post a screenshot on your story and recommend on Amazon? I sure can. That's not a problem, sweetheart. Not a problem. Oh my gosh. Oh. Someone asked, how often should you use the wand in 1 week? You could honestly start with every other day. I've had people who've used it daily, and it won't hurt anything. It truly will not hurt a thing, you guys. I have people who use on their bikini line daily because there's someone who just needs a little extra TLC down there when it comes to their bikini line and their situation. You know, some girls have a higher maintenance bikini line. She's high maintenance, and that don't concern you. But yeah, I personally, on a good week, I use it out 3 times a week. Me personally. And that's also what I'm eating like I'm supposed to. Someone asked, does doing it on top of the mask make a difference? Not quite. I'm just kind of multitasking. Oh, someone said, dairy is the devil. Preach, sis. Okay, you guys, over here. What are the girls saying? Oh, I didn't know that certain foods would do that. I break out on my chin. The chin here, and here are usually the telltale signs that dietary factors are involved. Now, sometimes it's not that. When it comes to hormones in your skin, sometimes a lot of women have hirsutism or PCOS, and I think that there's things called acne imposters where it looks like acne, but once you a licensed professional extracts it and they can kind of analyze what comes out, or you kind of just really take a nice look at the skin, it could be other things. It could be acne rosacea. It could be ingrown hairs. Ingrown hairs, people, or women rather, more so, women who tend to come to me for acne, I will say about 25% of them that come to me for acne, it's actually ingrown hairs. And what happens is, you know, the women are constantly tweezing at home, and a lot of times when we tweeze, we don't really get everything out. And when we do that, my hands are wet, y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't really think this through. A lot of women who have it, they tend to pull the hair, and when you pull out the hair, you don't get the whole thing. And when you don't get the whole thing, the hair breaks, and it starts to grow and curl under the skin, creating folliculitis, aka ingrown hair, or inflamed ingrown hair. So, things to remember. Make sure you go to see a licensed professional before you start trying all these things, because the way that we operate with ingrown hairs, or someone who's suffering from hirsutism, is different how we would operate with someone who has traditional acne. So, all the things, y'all, all the things. Someone says, is it okay to wax the face, or should I use threading? You can absolutely wax your face. I prefer to wax my face just because threading hurts. Threading hurts a lot. And I mean, you can. It won't, I mean, if that's what you choose to do. Oh my gosh, someone says, thanks for change. I do have a problem with my hair on your chin as well. Yeah, a lot of women do. When it comes to the topic of facial hair in women, like y'all could see right now, my lip is not waxed. It needs to be, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's more common than you think. If you are someone who is suffering from excess hair growth, and you think that it might be a little bit more than normal, you can always go and have your hormones checked to see if you are suffering from PCOS or any other form of hormone imbalance. Sometimes it's not even PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's a very, very common situation that a lot of people have. It's super duper common. And that means that, you know, certain things in their diet really spikes their hormones, and there's an imbalance there of certain hormones there, which can include, you know, having some excess weight that's been a little bit harder to get rid of, or excess hair growth, thyroid problems, a lot of different things, y'all, a lot of different things. So next, what I'm gonna do, so now that I'm nice and glazed, you can see it's soaked in nicely. You see that? It took like no time. Soaked in nicely. I'm going in with the Beta Carotene and Papain Renewal Serum, you guys. This right here is a barrier improving serum. Now, this is what's really cool about this. Papain is actually an enzyme. If you guys don't know what an enzyme are, enzyme is a fruit acid, or an acid that's derived from fruits. And papain is derived from papayas. And papaya. And what's really cool about this is that a lot of times when I have people and we're rating how tender their skin is from certain products that we use at the spa, I try to have them use this if they aren't using gentle products at home. A lot of people use a lot of acids at home every single day, and that breaks down what's called your skin barrier. And your skin barrier is made up of a lot of different things, but what it does is it helps to create your skin from not being so porous, so that things don't make it sting so often. It's like kind of like your first defense. It protects against bad bacteria and a lot of other things, but you want to make sure you have a healthy barrier so that you don't suffer from what's called transepidermal water loss. And that means just the dehydration of your skin, how quickly the moisture leaves your skin and into the atmosphere. So my girlies who like to sit around in their towel for 15 minutes before you put your lotion on, you are that girl. You are that girl. You have about 5 to maybe 5 minutes before your skin starts to get dehydrated from all the water that you had on it from the shower. So what you do is when you get out the shower, free game, this is like a side note. When you get out the shower, if you have some hyaluronic acid, put that on first, y'all. If you really want to be like you want to be giving dolphin skin, put that on first. Then you want to go in with your body lotion if you have one, and then you want to use an occlusive. I actually plan on, this is like so out of order, but what I plan on using is I already put my body lotion on, so that's holding everything in nicely. But this is the Hustle Butter. Oh my god, y'all, this is it. This smells really good. All my girlies who have tattoos, this is excellent for healing if you guys don't want to smell like, you know, a nursing home and using A&D ointment. Some people like Aquaphor. Aquaphor is cool too. I first heard about this from my tattoo shop that did this tattoo on me, and it healed beautifully. It's healed better than any other tattoo I've ever had. And then they just started selling it in the stores in Ulta, and y'all, it smells so freaking good. And it's an occlusive, so it like seals really well. So things like occlusives, this would also be like considered like shea butter. Like for instance, shea butter, a lot of people think that moisturizes their skin. It doesn't. It sits on top and it helps to trap things that are underneath it in it. So if you are straight up dry, ashy, it's been 20-30 minutes since you got the shower and you are dry to the bone, you shining yourself up with shea butter isn't moisturizing your skin. If anything, you're just trapping that dryness in. But I digress. So now that we put this guy on, if you guys are interested in this, this is on mahali-spa.com right now. It's quite amazing if I do say so myself. Next, I'm going to go in with the Peptide Eye Serum. I'm going to do a challenge, you guys. I'm going to do like an up-close picture starting tomorrow and then for the next 30 days because a lot of my clients really like this. I have never used one single eye product at a time in my life. So what I would like to do is to like test it out to see if it makes a difference. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. So you just need one pump. But this is really good for people who have some discoloration under the eyes. Like I said, I've noticed a difference in my client's skin, but me being the spaz that I am, I tend to really suck at using the same product to like really test it out when it comes to eye products. Like eye products they're not my favorite. They're not the most fun. And I also tend to get my lashes done all the time. So I'll also tell you if this holds up well against lashes because it's time for me to go back again. I gotta go see my girl. Mad Lashes, y'all. If y'all are in Greensboro, my client, Daisha, she has excellent lashes. And I need to see her. But the way life is lifing right now, I'm just gonna have to get a new set. Alright, so next we're going in with the Cacti Balancing Moisturizer, my favorite moisturizer from my combination skin girlies. Typically in the summer I go for a lighter moisturizer, but since we're in the cooler months, I go for the Cacti Balancing. It's in the middle when it comes to the range or the line from Skin Scope. Like, what do I want to say? There's like the light aloe, which is like the lightest. It's like a water base. You have the Cacti Balancing, which is right in the middle. And then you have the acai or the acai, whatever. The acai moisturizer. And that guy, she's thick Miss Mamas. She's for the really, really dry girls. But she works really well. Some people who aren't even that Josh, it works really well. in the winter time. So I ain't even mad at her. Okay, let me come a little bit closer. Someone asked, what product would you use for acne on the cheeks? Honestly, for acne anywhere. Everybody needs a good niacinamide toner. They need a good niacinamide or a good niacinamide product in general. I really love the Good Molecules niacinamide toner and their serum. If you kind of want to get something like tomorrow, which would be at Sephora, you could go and get the Inky List niacinamide serum. Also a good cleanser, making sure that you're using an A day in your B day system. So having an active base cleanser on your first day and a basic cleanser on the second day is going to really change the game for you when it comes to your acne as well. Like my A day cleanser is going to be the glycolic cleanser from SkinScript, which you can grab off of the mahali-spa.com website. And then my B day would be the pomegranate cream cleanser, which is a really nice, rich, you know, wonderful, non-frothy, luxurious cleanser. I don't know. Using a cream cleanser just makes me feel like a rich bitch. You know what? Because I am in my mind. Okay. So now that I have that guy on, I'm going to go in next. Oh, no, I lied. I'm going to go in next. I'm going to slug, you guys. Have you guys heard of slugging? It's super big on TikTok right now. But I mean, people have been doing this for a while. This is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. Excellent for my eczema girlies. Like, I got a nice little gnarly patch on my ankle down here. It's going to be used. This is also considered an occlusive. You don't need much. I think a lot of people go crazy with slugging. You only need about yay much, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, about yay much, you know. And you just want it to a light layer. This is what's going to also help you with my girlies who, it doesn't matter what product you use, your skin just stings, it burns, you've done too much. This is going to help you get you back on the road to glory. If this is the situation that you're having right now, DM me. I'll give you the list of things that we use tonight so you can kind of go out and look for them as well to help you. Because if you're using products and it doesn't matter what you use unless it's like a Dove beauty bar and it's making your skin burn or sting, that means that your barrier is impaired, Miss Mamas. You are at a standstill, and that is no bueno. Like, you see, like, I'm shiny, but I'm not, like, I don't look like I'm about to go fight in the street. I'm shiny, but I don't look like I'm about to fight in the street, y'all. Wonderful. And like I said, this is just going to hold everything in that we already put into your skin in there. This will not clog your pores. Only way it'll clog your pores is if you do this every single night. And also if you aren't using any form of exfoliants in your regimen at home. Let's go over here. Oh, Lord, someone says for nice and thick for cold, windy ass days. That's CeraVe, period. Oh, you guys lie. Someone asks, what products do you recommend for hormonal acne? Like I said, I talked about niacinamide. So niacinamide is going to be your friend. Send me a message or leave a comment on my recent YouTube video, and I can get back to you to let you know some really good things, because it's pretty much this whole regimen that we did tonight. Okay, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Someone says, can you use could you use the high frequency one on your happy trail? Absolutely. You can use the high frequency one wherever you want to. This actually, for my men that are in here who are actually looking to help stimulate some growth in their beards, if you have a little bit of patchiness there is a comb attachment that comes to this. You can use it in there, and it really does help. I've seen it help for actually a couple of guys. Now, if you're someone who's been patchy for like 20, 30 years, I don't know. I'm not going to sit up here and just be like, yeah, it's going to magically grow your beard. But for someone who's just looking to like fill in a corner here, or you notice like an area down here is a little bit just patchy, get that. It automatically comes with a comb attachment. It's like several different ones. It's like a big mushroom. You got this little guy right here. There's a comb one. There's one that's like a spatula. It has different attachments. It's really the best skincare investment you can make. Like, if you like get... Oh, I was supposed to put this steamer on. Whatever. If you're someone who is looking for like a cool new skincare gadget, don't be fooled by the glitz and the glam of like the little skincare fridges or anything like that. go ahead and make sure you just get you a nice high frequency one. It costs like 20 bucks, maybe $30. Excellent investment. Okay. Oh, someone said you love my name? Thank you. It took me forever to really love it. Like, I was like, I want a regular name. Someone says, how do you feel about dermaplaning? Ooh, Chile. I'm about to answer that. Hold on one second. This is the Belief Aquabon Balm Lip Mask. Hyaluronic acid based lip mask. It was sent to me, and I actually really, really like it. And you can just put it on at nighttime. Period. Okay. So, here's the gotcha, y'all. What the girls are doing on TikTok at home is not dermaplaning. What that is, let me put some on my cuticles since I have some extra. So if you ever see anybody use like the little twinkle razors or like the little Target razors, and they are like using like the little aloe vera gel and they're like moving the hair, get rid of the hair on their skin, that is not dermaplaning. That is just shaving your face. The difference between dermaplaning and that is that dermaplaning is done with a surgical blade. It's done with a extremely sharp blade so that it doesn't dull out after a couple of swipes on the sideburns. That's what's going to happen with those twinkle, dull, cheap razors. What happens a lot of times too is that dermaplaning is also, well, hold on. Dermaplaning is also meant for the deepest form of physical exfoliation that you can get, period. Like, it doesn't, like a microdermabrasion machine doesn't hold a candle to dermaplaning. So what happens is when you're using that twinkle razor, if you guys have ever used a twinkle razor even on your eyebrows, you know after like 3 strokes, it's dull. You'll never get to use it again because it's just a really cheap razor. It doesn't get the job done. It's not going to get rid of the dead skin like it's going to get rid of a professional dermaplaning treatment. So just save yourself the time and heartache, because I've had a lot of girls come in who have done it and then they have now ingrowns on the side here, or they have really bad irritation because all they did was just drag that dull razor across their skin. So if you're interested in dermaplaning, go see a professional. Seriously. Like, seriously, seriously, seriously. And if your professional has a twinkle razor, you need to run. Don't like slowly get off the table, jump up and run, because that's crazy. Like, and this is how I know the girls are suffering, because there was one girl who commented and asked me a question about this on a girl who was doing it, and I was telling her exactly what I told y'all. And literally the girl who had made the post or the video, she liked my comment, because I mean, I could tell it was sponsored content. She probably couldn't come out her neck and be like, yeah, this is what happened, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. It happens all the time. Okay, so lastly, oh my gosh, there's a lot of people that have joined. Thank y'all so much for coming. Someone said, where do I get the high frequency one? Amazon. Amazing. Someone said, can we get a esthetician/esthetician student series? It's on the way. Tuesday, you guys are getting an esthetician video plus a live, period, because I'm here for the estheticians. It's so many of y'all here. I never knew that y'all would be here. Someone says, I've been watching your videos and they've helped a lot. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, someone says, Taj, I need a moisturizer for dark spots. I got the e.l.f. Super Clarify Cleanser and the Good Molecule Serum. I am getting to the Supergoop Sunscreen but cannot find a moisturizer. Okay. Truly, to ask a moisturizer to do a dark spot correcting is asking a lot for it, especially since its only job is to really just support the moisture that's in your skin. I think that you should leave your toner and your serums to be doing the heavy lifting when it comes to your dark marks and your sunscreen. You should let your moisturizer just be exactly what it is. Adding all of these dark mark focused products can cause irritation, so you want to have some buffer in there. So like, for instance, if you are someone who tends to be a little bit more on the oilier side, the SkinScript Light Aloe Moisturizer is one of my favorites. SkinScript has some of the most bomb moisturizers on the market right now. So the Light Aloe is like a water-based one, but if you're someone who needs just a little bit more, needs a little bit of cream to help you out, support you through the day or night, the Cacti Balancing Moisturizer is going to be your friend. Okay, let's see what it says over here on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Someone says, how do you pronounce your last name? It's not my last name yet, but it's Mahali. So it's like Taj Mahal with a Y at the end. My last name, I can't stand it. I can't stand my last name. I think but it's really long. And it just, I don't really know. I kind of know that side of my family, like my immediate family, but I don't really know the lineage or the history with them. So I feel like Mahali is just more fitting, especially since my business name. I'm committed. I'm committed for life. I'm committed for life. Okay. With that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me for skincare tonight. I will answer more questions at another time. I will be back on live again on Tuesday from all my estheticians. I will put a poll up on my Instagram just so you guys can see what the topic is going to be about. I'll let you guys choose. I'll be back again on live again Wednesday, I think. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'll be back again. We'll be doing skincare. If you guys want to have a live focused on one topic, just let me know, because I got stuff to talk about. If you want to talk about bikini lines and how to help with bikini lines, ingrown hairs, discoloration, like I'm honestly the kitty cat girl at this point. If you guys want to talk about discoloration on the body, like underarms, like butt, knees, unwanted discoloration, we can talk about that. If you guys want to have just a straight up acne conversation, we can just go in about acne, we can do that. Or if you guys want to talk about dark marks on the face, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, that situation, we can talk about that. We can talk about anything, whatever you like. No TI, because he's weird. With that being said, thank you guys so much. If you haven't seen me on YouTube, I have a new video that I posted up for Self-Care Sunday. I will highly recommend watching it. It's quite, I took some time to edit it and make it real aesthetically pleasing. Okay, good night, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you guys start fresh, go to bed, change your pillowcase. Bye.